So it's recording now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this is me going to do a quick speed run, kind of walk through stroke thing on the last level on hard campaign of Advance Wars DS. Just gonna start now on the last level campaign. Continue. It's gonna be which one? Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we are. It's the last level. You can see the top screen and the bottom screen. I'm just gonna select my characters now. I think pretty much you can choose anyone here on this list. It doesn't really matter too much. For the sake of those people who want to see it done as quickly as possible and as easy as possible, I'm just going to use Jake. I could pick some skills here. As you can see already, I've picked bruisers and some cost-saving ones here. Prairie Dog is another good one to use, but I'm just going to stick with those on what I was using last. I can take them off, but there you go. I'll use Jake, and then on the top screen, just to make it more fun, I'm going to pick Sensei. You could use anyone, as long as you set the tactics right, it should be okay. But I'll use Sensei because it will be more interesting later on in the match, and you'll see why. On his, he hasn't got any force ranks. Let's just give him something like, let's just give him loads of money. So we'll give him added everything and star so that it picks up quickly. So it's going to be cheap, and he's going to get his scope really quickly. Okay, so ready to go. Set up this deploy. Let's do this. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. This one in. La di la di la. Okay. So I'm gonna play. So we start off and we pick a couple of mechs and we pick some inventory, and that's gonna be the first turn. Okay. At this point, we want to change the intel from whatever you have it on for the top screen to defense, just because that seems to work better. And then we're gonna end. You can see these mechs will start closing in on me, and then on the top screen. Now, I'm not sure why the enemy always go in for the battleships and stuff. Just quite annoying. The enemy actually just play quite crap in the day-to-day, so just bear with them. All of this is expected to happen really. The enemy will just keep attacking and attacking and attacking. So go back to the bottom screen now, and I'm just gonna take out these guys in the middle and start capturing. I'm just gonna build up some defense with my mechs and get some more inventory on the go. At this point, I mean, this is completely out of your control. Just leave it on defense and see how it goes. Obviously the computer takes ages going through Urban Blight every time she gets her scope. Light on the screen. Okay, so back to the main front. Oh no, she's still just doing her scope. Okay, so back to the main front. I'm just going to take out these guys here a little bit. Put a couple more mech. Capture, scroll down, start heading him south, capture, and I'm going to build a couple more inventory, and then end. So effectively for the first 3 turns, for the first 3 days, we've done exactly the same every time. Okay, so I lost a unit there, but it's not the end of the world. It shouldn't impact on the 300 score. Top screen. As you can see, the computer makes loads and loads of bad mistakes when they're picking the units they build and so forth. I think I'm not alone in thinking that if the computer had options to do all of their turns as well, it would be a lot easier, quicker. So back to the main front. It's going to now follow, head south, and head south, and I'm just going to capture this city here as well. So we're going for captures, and we're also going for city south. Bring him away slightly, and at this point I'm also going to build my beacopter. He's going to start heading south now. Let's just whack in a few more mechs and inventory. Okay, let's go. Back to the main front. So just going to do a bit more capturing. So we're about halfway, just over halfway through the level now. As you can see, it's quite interesting that when you choose Sensei, he builds so many mechs on his scope on this level due to the amount of cities and bases there are. Unfortunately, he doesn't use them to great effect. Obviously, if you were a computer right now, you'd join those and get loads of money, or just do wave after wave of attacks on those units further up the screen. At this point, looking what we had on the top screen, I'm just going to change the intel now to strike, straight from defense to strike. There's no real set rule for when you want to do this. Maybe just leave it after 4 or 5 turns when you've taken out some of the bigger units on the top screen. So now I'm just going to start trying to work my way around taking out the